Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis Hilario, and today we're not just talking about recruitment, we're talking about the future of your team, your business, and your mission. Because in a world where everything is changing, how you find and hire the right people is no longer a process, it's actually a strategy. But before we dive into that, hit subscribe and let's keep this conversation going. This is the kind of insight that shapes businesses, and I would hate for you to miss what's coming next. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Recruitment. So it is used to be simple. You just post an ad in the paper, interview a few people, hire someone, and then done. But that was the 90s. But now, the rules have changed. And if you're still thinking in terms of job boards and resumes, you're already behind. Today, recruitment is a dance, a delicate balance between finding talent and making sure that talent finds you. So what happened? How did we get here? Let's talk about the 90s for a second. So back then, recruitment was analog. You put out ads, waited for the right people to knock on your door. Then the problem? Your reach was limited, and you were fishing in the same pond as everyone else. Now everything is digital. You're not just competing with the business next door, you're competing with the world. JobStreet, Indeed, Caliber, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of these platforms mean that the game is no longer about just having an opening, it's about making noise, cutting through the clutter, and being a brand that people want to work for. So what are you going to do differently? You've got options. Let's run through them quickly, like JobStreet, Indeed, and whatnot. These are old but reliable. It's the go-to for volume, for casting a wide net, but sometimes that net catches more fish than you can handle. Second is LinkedIn, the professional playground. It's not about posting jobs. It's about conversations, connections, finding people who aren't even looking but might just be perfect for what you need. Third is Facebook. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. Facebook groups and its job board are gold mines for specific hyper-local roles. Your next great hire could be scrolling right now. So what is the key? Don't just post. Participate. Be part of the conversation. That's how you attract not just talent, but the right talent. So here's the thing, recruitment is not about filing a vacancy. It's also about telling a story. Why should someone choose your company over the thousands of others? That's the question you need to answer with your job post. So how do you stand out? Number one is make it personal. Who are you? What's your vision? The right candidate will connect with your mission and not just your paycheck. Second is clarity. No buzzwords, no jargons. Tell people exactly what the job is, what you expect, and what they will get in return. So transparency builds trust, and trust brings in the right people. And number three is sell your culture. People don't just want a job anymore. They want meaning. They want growth. They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. If your workplace can offer that, make sure it's front and center. So basically, recruitment is also marketing. You're selling the idea of working for you. And if that idea is not compelling, you'll be lost in the noise. Now, let's talk about something we all hate. Interview no-shows. They are frustrating, right? But here's the truth. If someone does not show up, it's not just their fault. It's a sign that somewhere your process did not hook them. So how do we fix it? Number one is be human. Don't just send a robotic invite. Reach out to them, engage with the candidate, build a connection before the interview even happens. Second is set expectations early. People need to know why this role matters and why you're taking the time to meet them. Build value into the interview. Make it feel like a step, not a chore. Third is flexibility is your friend. Give options. Life happens. Allow candidates to choose times that work for them. or offer virtual interviews. It's a small step that can save you a lot of headaches. Remember, an interview is a two-way street. You are evaluating them, but they are also evaluating you. Now, another big question, do you keep recruitment in-house or do you go with a Manpower agency or a headhunter? So here's the breakdown. Let's start with in-house. Let's talk about the pros of an in-house recruitment. Number one is you control the message, you control the culture, and you know exactly what you're getting. It's personal and it's long-term. The cons is time, resources. Unless you have a dedicated HR team, this can eat into your day, your week, and even a month. And let's be honest, you don't always have that kind of time. Next is Manpower agencies or headhunters. One advantage is speed. They do the heavy lifting. They have access to pools of candidates you might not. It's efficient and sometimes that's exactly what you need. But the cons is it's transactional. You don't have the same level of control and you're outsourcing the feel, quote unquote, of your company. You might get the talent, but will they stay long term? So that's the risk. At the end of the day, it's about knowing your business. Do you have the time and resources to do it or do it yourself? If not, maybe a Manpower agency is the way to go. But don't forget, you can't outsource culture. That's always in your hands. And there you have it. Recruitment in today's world is not just about posting a job. It's about telling a story, building a brand, and creating a culture that attracts the right people. So what's your next move? How are you going to take control of the hiring process and build a team that aligns with your vision? So if this video gave you a new perspective, go ahead and hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's keep building one step, one hire, one story at a time. Thanks for watching or listening. DX Your Life and Business. Have a great day.